On 1+1, contemporary art, the big idea and why American actors frequently go into politics. Welcome to the program. I'm Jane Hutchin. John Kaldor is a businessman turned philanthropist who's given away his astonishing collection of contemporary art to the Art Gallery of New South Wales. It's estimated to be worth more than $30 million. Art has always been John Kaldor's passion, and over the decades he encouraged cutting-edge artists to come to Australia, including Christo and Jean-Claude, who covered the cliffs at Little Bay in Sydney in cloth. John Kaldor is talking with Anne-Maria Nicholson.
John Kaldor, thanks for talking to 1+1.
Pleasure, Anne-Marie.
Now, can you remember when art entered your consciousness, when it first had an impact on your life?
Oh, very much so. When we escaped from Hungary in 1948, long time ago, and eventually we got to Paris in late 1948, early 1949, I was 12, and my parents wanted me to go to a French school. And because I couldn't speak French, they put me with 5-year-olds, which was, I thought, really below my dignity. So I talked to my parents saying, this is really not for me. And my mother made a very wise decision. Said, all right, if you don't want to go to school, what I'll do, I'll take you to every museum in Paris, every monument, so that you should see it, as we may never come back to Europe. We had no money. Transport wasn't the same in 1948 as it is today. So I was taken to the Louvre, the Musée Art Moderne, the Musée Rodin, all of them. And I absolutely loved it.
So when you came to Australia then with your family, it must have been a little bit of a shock in those days. There wasn't a lot of public art to see here.
Well, quite apart from the public art, Anne-Marie, after being relatively relaxed for several months in Paris, I was made to be a boarder at Riverview in the middle of winter, sleeping in an open area to the elements. I was the first foreigner in a boarding school where every moment of your life was regulated, so it was an absolute shock.
So what was the first piece of art that you collected?
I believe there were little drawings from John Olsen, who is the same generation as I am, and we became friends.
Well, you had a